Hello everyone, welcome back. Alright, today's video we're looking at the new GT 26-inch Pro Performer. This would be the same for the Performer and the newer bikes that GT has made since 2012 and up. This one's in Dayglow Pink. But anyway, we're looking specifically at these Superlace repop hubs. A little bit of an argument here because Superlace really is a staggered pattern. And as you can see, those aren't staggered. They're in the same bolt circle, all the holes. But that's for another day. So what we're talking about here is the female thread. There seems to be a lot of questions online about what the size of the thread is and what goes in here, what bolt you need, and the TPI, the threads per inch. So we're going to shed a little bit of light on that. Okay, so there are two different types of the Superlace hubs, the new versions. There's a 26 TPI and a 24 TPI. So you need to know which one you have when you're doing things. And so if you want to put pegs on, you can kind of do something like this, new school style, which this is a Black Ops peg. And of course the bolt is in there still going through the peg into the female hub. Or you can actually mount one of these old school pegs, the old versions from the 80s if you want. They got a little bit of MacGyver stuff to do this, but I'm going to explain in a minute. So let's figure out exactly what these threads are. So this clearly is marked GT 26 TPI, okay? And so if we take the bolt that came out of here, put it in here, you can see that it threads. Okay, so that means that this bolt is 3/8 inch, just like old school, and 26 TPI. That's good. But since the hub is female, how do we go about getting this thing mounted? So my suggestion would be to get a piece of axle, from a donor vehicle, a bike, and basically cut the axle to length that you need and put it in here, and then have the male portion stick out, in which you can then mount your old school peg like you would from back in the day, and that should work just fine. It would do the same job. But for those of you who are interested, some of these are 26, some of them are 24. I believe the newer ones are 24 TPI. You got to check that out. So it's a 3/8 26 or 3/8 24. Just make sure you're getting the right stuff so you can mount the proper peg. And again, if you're buying like new school pegs, as these are, then you don't really need to know what they are, because they are going to go through the peg, and it doesn't matter if they're 24 or 26. You're going to use the same bolt, the original bolt that you have with the bike. So as long as you don't lose this, you should be good. So again, if you want to try and mount one of these old school ones, you can kind of use like an old axle from a mag or something like that. Like I said, and cut it and then mount it on there. All right, so that's the story. Quick and easy video.